All right. Hey Siri. Check this out.
Right. Hey Siri.
It's not working.
Hey Siri.
It's working.
Can you start a timer for 10 minutes?
Start a timer for 10 minutes.
I can't set a timer here. Would you like a reminder instead?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, I'll remind you.
It said it. Okay.
Thank you. All right.
All right. Man, technology, right?
I know.
Am I
Awesome.
right?
It's always listening.
Yeah.
Thanks, Siri. You're welcome.
It only knows you. Mel always says thank you to them whenever she talks to her phone because she's like, eventually, when they run the world, I'm gonna be treated well because I said thank you.
You'll
Smart.
be in Siri's good grace.
That's
And
smart.
she always like waits at Walmart or Harris Teeter at the end of the checkouts where they're like, "Thank you for shopping." She waits until they say that so she could say bye to them. I think Terminator messed her up.
Yeah,
That
apparently.
messed her up.
fair.
Matrix
Maybe
is
she
going
doesn't need
to
to. Maybe
ruin
she
her.
doesn't need to see the new one.
No,
you know.
Matrix is what she needs to see.
Yeah, maybe. Well, then she might start trying to jump over buildings and
She's
stuff.
already like, what if this is a simulation?
I hope she never sees this.
No, she'll watch it. As soon as it comes out.
Hey guys, how you guys doing? Plymouth Jones here from ScrewUp TV, and this is Feature Friday. Oh yeah.
Wow.
Oh yeah. Guys, we have a very special guest today. Not this guy over here. He's here all the time.
All the time, every day.
But we have the one, the only, Mr. Brandon Short.
What
There he is, in the
How's it
flesh.
going, man?
I'm doing well, man. Busy week, but
Okay.
super happy to be here.
Super. Oh, we're even happier to have you. Man. Oh man, that's what's going on. It's one of those weeks we're winding down to a pretty busy time in like the Charlotte area. You know, we got the Queen City Comedy Festival coming up.
Yes.
We just finished 48-hour film festival, Made in Care. There's a lot going on. So what made your week busy, sir?
So this was like one of my more work-wise as well as creative-wise, like more full weeks that I've had. I had 2 auditions, a cast and crew meeting, and then in class on Monday, and then this today.
Okay.
So literally an acting or creative thing like every day.
Not bad. Yeah, that's kind of the dream. I wish I could do something acting every day. So a little bit of auditions and cast. So as you just said, you're an actor.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, are you an actor or are you an actor? That's the difference.
I'll go with actor because tour sounds just pretentious. I don't quite know what you're
You'll get
distinguishing.
there. No, you'll get there. It's okay. Not everyone can be an actor.
He's an actor.
Oh, I
Good.
see.
I am an
Yeah.
So
I started in a production called Feces Puffs a few years back, and that's what really brought me to actor status.
gotcha.
see.
That
Don't
seems.
watch
I know. Now we have to. Feces puffs.
It
Look
has
it
a
up.
lot of views and
Google
a
it.
lot of downvotes.
Google it, and upvote it, and write a nice comment. Brandon, man, how did you get into acting, man? Or were you always an actor? Or was it something that you kind of fell into? What's your backstory, sir?
Not so. In high school, I did a little theater.
Okay.
I think, as pretty prototypical. But and then like what really jump started it more recently, and I think most people in the comedy scene were the funny people growing up in your group of friends. So I was that. And then literally 1 year ago today,
Congratulations.
I stepped into an improv class.
Okay, congratulations.
Yeah.
Awesome.
And I was trying to meet, what I was going for was to get the skills in order to meet new people, because I thought that might help that. But then I ended up finding all of my friends in what is I think people in the improv and comedy scene have no idea how much it exists in Charlotte. But it's actually like substantial.
That's awesome. Okay, cool. And was that like your first time doing improv, or did you do?
A little bit in high school, but I took the levels at CCT, took the levels at Catch.
Yeah, awesome.
Yeah.
Catch, shout out to Catch and CCT. Where okay, and what was that like? What was the moment you had? I guess that like led you to saying, I'm gonna use improv as a means to making new friends, and then like, what was the moment you had where you were like, yeah, I'm gonna hang out with this for a while?
Yeah, Yeah, I mean, so I lived in Concord prior to moving into Charlotte, and I moved into Plaza, and I was just going out on the weekends and trying to make friends organically, and I met a few people, but I didn't quite know if I'd found any, like, real, like, substantial, authentic, like, anything. It's like, yeah, this is going to be, like, a thing for a while. So, yeah, that was kind of the impetus to get me in the classroom.
That's
so,
awesome.
Yeah.
Do you have a favorite stage play?
My favorite play I was ever in was called In a Strange Land.
In a Strange Land.
Yeah.
Never heard of it.
What was that about?
It's like turns out to be like a dream at the end of it.
Okay.
Well, spoilers, God. I'll edit this out.
It's
I'll edit that.
okay. Spoiler alert. Go on.
It's kind of Dr. Seussy with like the names that are in it. Like my character's name was Harka Harka Hark.
Okay.
And it's just like a really wild, completely pantomimed play, and it's been so long since I've read it, but I just remember that was easily my favorite stage play that I was a part of.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Mr. Harka Hark. Mr. Harka Hark?
Yeah, I suppose so.
Okay.
There's 3 Harks.
Mr. Hark Hark Hark.
Harka Harka
Harka Harka Hark. Harka Harka Hark. Okay.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I played
That checks
King
out.
Barney the Bouncy in 7th grade.
Oh, and what?
Yeah.
What was that?
It was the Ugly Duckling Princess.
Okay.
Yeah, it wasn't as cool as Harka Harka Hark.
Ballpark.
You'll get there.
Yeah, I'll get there one day. When I'm an actor.
Yes,
I'll be
there you go.
the
There you
callback.
You ever
Cool.
care
Like
about
you do comedy.
musicals? Do you do the triple threat thing at all?
I've never done a musical. I did
Really?
Spotlight for Big.
Nice. Big Musical's a long musical.
Yeah.
It's a long musical. I did that back in Wilmington, North Carolina.
Oh, okay.
Very cool. So you mentioned that you do. You're currently doing improv.
Correct.
Who are you doing improv with right now?
The Sketchy Charlatans was my first team. Now are the Foxes.
Nice.
And now I'm on a catch team.
Okay,
Wait,
nice.
Are you no longer on Now Are the Foxes?
I'm on all 3.
Okay, because we're actually, little known fact, feuding with Now Are the Foxes right now. I don't know if you caught the last week and a half ago. We went after.
I saw. I
yeah.
thanked you for the shout out.
Okay,
Yeah.
good. And we kind of boosted you guys up.
Yeah,
but,
thank you.
Kind of clout chasing. Is what kind of
Yeah, I
did.
mean, what's a feud? What's in a feud? Look,
We are-
I don't condone everything that goes on.
He was fun. He was in L.A. No, you were in Vegas. He was in Vegas gambling the nest egg away. So I was like, you know what? It's going down. And I think the only people who responded were who was it? Unstoppable Failure. Which at first I'm thinking like, what a name, right? Failures, and then I realized we're ScrewUp TV, so we're
Yeah.
basically the same name.
Pretty much.
Okay.
Pretty much. There you go.
Yeah, we should maybe join forces or not after they admit defeat.
After they, yeah, maybe they will, or maybe they'll send a mean video against us.
They said a
and-
strongly worded letter.
Well,
Right.
well.
Yeah, that's what they said they're gonna send. Yeah, we'll see.
You've got a hater.
I know.
Yeah. Somehow.
Yeah.
Somehow.
People just don't like us.
Okay.
It's not our fault.
Okay.
Right. Yeah. Okay. So Brandon, man, what do you have any? Oh, what projects do you have coming up? You have anything that you're currently working towards?
So I'm in some local shorts that we're shooting in October.
Who are you shooting those with?
It's a local guy, Jacob Nunn.
Okay.
Yeah.
He's a nice guy.
Nice.
Yeah, very, very nice dude.
And he remembers things about you too.
Yeah.
Like months
Yeah, no,
later after
good
seeing
guy.
him.
Shout
Yeah.
out
Okay.
to Jacob.
It's nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just met him like a month ago, so I
Yeah.
can't really
Cool.
speak to that. But
Yeah, well, anything
Can-
you
can
said in
you-
the conversation, he'll be able to remember.
Can you share any details about the project? Is it under wraps? Is it?
he wrote it.
Do you have a
So-
genre?
A genre. Yeah, I don't know how much he would want me to say.
Okay.
I know
It's a
he's-
big project coming up. I can't. Okay, is he releasing it online? Is he doing so many questions?
Yeah, his desire is to send it off to festivals,
Awesome.
but this is his first time having written something
Okay.
and wanting to get it out, and he's been a writer for a long time. So,
Very cool.
And I talked to him at one of the 48 events, and so yeah. Went from
Very
there.
cool.
Yeah.
Wait,
Yeah.
pause. I was going to cut the clip and do another one, but we want to ask you about your 48 experience.
All right, we
watched
will
your
be right back.
audition. All right. And then We're rolling again. We watched your audition during
And
the
and we're back. yeah. After commercial breaks.
Yeah.
Oh, we should put like the shop screw up.
Yes, we should. We saw your audition while we should have been shooting over the 48.
Yeah, why were we just watching that?
We were waiting on Mel to get back with Cookout. And also, she left the lights. That was it, too.
Oh, yeah, we needed the lights.
It was the kind of thing, we may have been okay without them, but it was like, well, I guess we have to wait now and relax and rest and everything.
Was this your first year participating in the 48 project? Or
It was.
Awesome. How was your experience?
Did you have a team?
No, I kind of played a risky. I played like a risky move where I was holding out for one team.
Yeah.
And because I thought they had a really good chance of winning.
Who was the team?
And
you don't have to.
Was it Wheelhouse?
So
we will talk after the camera is off.
And so I held out for them, but they ended up writing a script that only had one white actor in it.
Okay.
So
it
was.
That's
and
all right.
they were older.
Yeah.
So I didn't quite fit the bill.
Well,
so.
that's okay.
No.
You should have had the age makeup. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, no.
Makeup worthy. He could have gone full on the blackface if that's something that you were in the movie.
Wasn't interested.
Not this time.
If you really, if you showed up in blackface, heard that you needed a black
to the role. I care about this project. I'm willing to do what others won't.
I'm committed. They'd have to cast you, and you get a huge reaction at the screening. I can't believe they did that.
But I did die in one of the movies.
Fun.
Okay. I think that's a thing. It seems like I got hit up again by another group, but I was not already out that night, drinking. So
what were they calling you to? Okay, yeah.
Another movie to die in.
Okay. Do you want to die today? Nah.
What was the one that you ended up being in? What was it? Because I missed most of the screening.
It was actually Jacob's.
Nice.
Which one did that one screen at the best of, or was that at the A or B?
I have no idea. I didn't go to it because I had a show that night.
So did you.
Busy. What was I at?
You left in the middle of the screening to go to your show.
That's for the best of.
Yeah. You said you didn't go that.
Oh, for the best of. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Were you guys at the same show?
No. I was referring to the AB.
Screenings.
Okay.
And I actually did have a show that night as well.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So.
At the night gallery, M&M gallery.
No, I did a cat show that night.
Right on.
Unfortunately, because I wanted to.
Man,
see
there was a lot happening. There was a lot going on that night. There was a lot going on. Guys, Charlotte's booming, guys. Booming right now. Booming right now. So, speaking of that, we have the Queen City Comedy Experience coming up. I believe you'll be participating in that.
I am.
Okay.
2 Fox's sets and part of the Charlotte Sketch Project.
Very cool.
Show.
Very cool.
Did you join after last year's QCC for Now Are the Foxes?
Correct, yeah.
Okay. I was just curious because we cut a promo for them last year and we didn't see you there.
Yeah.
And they said there was a guy that wasn't able to make it, but I can't remember who it was. So I guess you weren't even in the group yet then. Yeah.
No, yeah, I've been in the Foxes for maybe like 3 or 4 months now.
Right on. Very cool.
Relatively new.
Yeah. It's a good team to be on.
It is.
I agree.
People. It's good
I like
people.
Kale. He's a nice guy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Class act.
I think he's.
Guys, like the scruff going on now. I saw. I was like, who is that guy? Is this guy?
Oh, I haven't seen
a
that
whole
yet.
new
Well,
Kale.
yeah, whole new Kale.
He's gruff.
Shout out
now.
to Kale.
He seems
I'm super excited about it, man.
Me too.
And you're doing improv shows. So, when the Sketchy Charlatans, tell me a little bit about them.
So we started in level 1 together on Thursday, August 30th of 2018.
There you go.
And we went through we all went through the levels together. Like started in 1 and went through 3, and we just like very quickly like loved each other.
Yeah.
And improv taught me that, or really brought to light that there is this like. Love does not have to be like romantic at all, and
absolutely.
It's just
Absolutely.
like I came up with to call it platonic intimacy.
There you go. Nice.
And improv team name, don't steal it.
Right, yeah, exactly. They're like, we got it. Platonic intimacy.
And so, just came up, and we had or have some sketch aspirations, but we just all kind of gotten so busy, and then the Charlotte Sketch Project came up, so that kind of I don't want to say derailed, but switched our motivations.
Absolutely,
and
just changed lanes for a little bit. Very cool.
Yeah.
It's crazy. I mean, between between stand-up comedy, between improv, between sketch comedy. I feel like Charlotte's really coming. I think Charlotte's going to end up being known for comedy. You know,
I think so. I think they could be number 5. We were
At
talking about
least.
that recently.
Yeah.
I think we can snatch number 5 because you got like L.A. and New York and Chicago
Yeah.
as the
We
big
can
3.
beat them. We
And
can
then
beat them.
who's 4?
We can beat them.
I don't know.
Maybe
Charlotte.
Atlanta?
It's
I
Charlotte.
don't see. I said
Charlotte's-
Atlanta, but he said Atlanta's not that big.
I feel like Charlotte's more for, or Atlanta's more like film. A lot of films happening
Right,
right there.
yeah.
You know,
Maybe. But,
maybe.
like,
I don't know.
there's a lot of film happening in the other
very,
places.
very prone to Charlotte.
I just think that we should set our sights a little lower and say hit 5, and then if we hit 4, good.
All right.
You know,
Number
There's no way
one.
to measure it. either.
Number 1 in comedy.
So we won't even know.
And I was in Chicago here recently for the first time,
Mm-hmm.
and I was just blown away by that comedy scene. And like,
Yeah.
on any given on any given night, there's 20 plus improv shows
What?
at all the theaters in Chicago.
What? I'm there. What are you talking about? I gotta
And
go.
On
That's crazy.
on a Tuesday night, they have what's called a BYOT, a Bring Your Own Team.
Okay.
It's basically an open mic for improv.
That's fucking crazy.
My goodness.
That's
There's
awesome.
50 people there on a Tuesday night at 10
Ugh.
o'clock.
That's crazy. I'm
You know?
there. I'm
Like,
there.
what?
That's
Saturated.
awesome.
It's too saturated.
I'm there.
That's
It's
cool.
That sounds
like a playground. It's like a playground.
Yeah.
I'm not a big enough fish to make it in the pond. That's
Yeah, you don't know that. You don't know that.
Yeah,
Go out there and try it
I
out.
should be doing improv at like Goldsboro or Salisbury. That's where I can cut my
Can't
teeth.
believe
Like I
you
say,
even knew where
Gold's Gym.
Goldsboro
No,
is.
yeah.
Goldsboro. My family's from Goldsboro.
You did? Wait, really?
Yeah.
Then you know they dropped a nuke there in 1952 accidentally, right? It's the only nuke accidentally dropped on. No, that's fascinating. They just
Yeah.
crashed a plane accidentally. A nuke literally almost blew Goldsboro off the face of the earth.
That's crazy.
It just
That's crazy.
I did not
a
know
wire
that.
fell off, so it didn't blow up.
We'll
That's
fact
crazy.
checks this.
You
Yeah,
can
yeah.
fact check. I'm
looking at it. Yeah, yeah.
It's
yeah.
real.
That's crazy.
It is crazy.
Okay, well, cool. Yeah, little known news about Goldsboro, North Carolina.
North Carolina.
Shout out.
Yeah.
Shout out to Goldsboro. But yeah, okay. So, are you taking any like the workshops or anything while you're out there, or you? It's a
While I was in
pack-
Chicago?
No, I
Or-
mean for the Queen City Comedy.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, I'm going to Sharna's talk.
Okay.
So I'm going to that, and there's a few others, and
I know there's a sketch. There's like a sketch workshop happening on like a Saturday.
oh, okay.
That's like an all-day thing.
Is it like Kevin McDonald? Is
Yeah.
that?
Where's this?
Yeah.
Is this at QCC?
Yep.
Yeah.
Sketch workshop. Oh,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah. It's like an 8-hour
That's
event.
Saturday though. That's that after we go on.
Yeah, we're up on Wednesday.
So Mel might be gone.
Oh, yeah.
You know
I
what?
think all the workshops are like during the day on
Yeah.
Saturday.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, I should go to that. I should go to that.
Check it out. Yeah.
You know, just so you guys are aware, that whole improv like level 1 moving up thing does sound like a cult. Just so like well, he was a Scientologist, so he'll tell you about it. He knows that it feels
Scientologist.
it feels kind of cultish. You move up through the organization.
Do you think
get
school is a
promotions.
cult?
No, because
Don't you move up through grades and
that's not the same thing. It's like I guess there is kind of a matriculation ceremony for school, but like it's almost like I don't know, like you earn your
Alex is
promotion
a
or
resident
something in a group.
conspiracy theorist.
Okay, look, guys. All right.
It's a vetting process,
Yeah.
like
See?
every other like
See?
kind of thing has.
Conspiracy or every other
Yeah.
cult.
Okay.
That's how that works, right?
And what's wrong with cults? Unless they make you drink Kool-Aid.
Yeah, right.
You know?
I don't want to be judgmental. I want to be a very open-minded person about cults.
Okay.
Now,
All right.
Did you have another question? Because I'll sneak one in here.
Go for it. Yeah.
Now, back about six months ago, the role of a lifetime was snatched out of my hands, of course, by you, which was like guy number 2 in that Doritos commercial.
Whoa, I had a name.
Oh, what was it?
Jake.
Jake, that's right, Jake. My bad.
Chill.
Jake. Now,
Fight. I'm just
and
kidding.
I, of course, got the consolation prize of left shark.
Yeah.
Swimming in the water. Yeah. So,
Not as good as Right Shark per Katy Perry.
Oh, yeah, I know. Wait, no, I think that was left shark.
Oh, I always
I know.
mix
That's,
it up.
I've connected. I was like, hey,
Oh, okay.
Maybe I could get some memes out of it or something. So as Jake, as this role, the commercial's been pretty big. How many bitches have you gotten from this role?
Oh my god.
You don't have to answer that. You don't have to answer that on tape. I'm gonna cut
I'm not going to answer that question.
There you
but
go.
during the process of the competition, it was I was very ruthless in my marketing
Oh,
or
yeah.
whatever for that.
I was voting too. Yeah.
I was getting IKEA furniture delivered that Sunday.
What?
And I live right next to Amelie's and Rhino Market and Free Range. So I literally walked to those places so I could remain close to my house and just talked to like 200 or so strangers that day. I was like, hey, so I was in a Doritos commercial. And at that point, they just smile. Because I'm like, hey, can you do me a favor? And they're like, what, strange man?
Yeah.
And
I'm not giving you money.
Yeah,
Right.
exactly.
And then I say that, and like everyone's like, "Oh, okay, cool."
Yeah.
And then they vote for it.
That's
But,
awesome.
Yeah, so
That's awesome.
it was cool, and we smashed the final round.
Oh
Nice.
yeah.
That's
So
awesome.
yeah, I want it all. Let me make sure the camera's still going.
We will be right back.
It wasn't, but that's okay. I think it just cut off towards the end. I know that like I had like a I think grandparent.
Sorry if
vote
you guys
for it
missed
and
anything.
everything. It was like people were mobilizing. It was a big deal voting for that thing.
I wanted it to be a big deal. I
Yeah.
felt very strongly about it,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
to be in that commercial felt like
It looked nice.
it was
That's awesome.
a huge.
Yeah.
You put that in your reel, didn't you?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, that's number one.
That is
Oh,
the
it
real.
should
That's
be,
the
yeah.
real.
As of right now.
yeah, that's it. Okay, well, cool,
They
man.
shot it on a nice red too. It was quality.
How long did that take?
camera was like $15,000.
I think we were there for like 10 hours.
We were there for a long time, but it was like storming too, so they had to
Yeah.
cut some scenes.
Yeah.
But I didn't notice. Like I read the script, and I saw the final. I didn't notice anything that stuck out getting cut. But they did have to cut some stuff.
Yeah, there was one scene like that was like supposed to be like more dramatic as far as like the me wrestling with
Yeah,
the
yeah,
shark
yeah.
or whatever. So
Sounds like an interesting. I haven't seen the commercial.
Caleb,
Yeah, I know.
Caleb Voorhees. What was his first name?
Caleb
Caleb Voorhees. Was that
Van
his name?
Voorhees. Yeah.
Van Voorhees. Yeah. I think he did some clever like sound design stuff to sew together some things. Like you hear a splash instead
Yeah.
of seeing you do something.
Right.
To just make it all flow together. It was really. I mean, he kept saying when we were shooting like, "Oh, I can piece this together," and I was thinking like, "Hey, good." Good for him. I would not have been able to.
Yeah,
Because
okay.
every time I say that during a shoot, it turns into a steaming turd.
Just like slamming your head against the computer.
Oh yes.
Why?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, Brandon, do you have anything coming up, or I guess the comedy festival?
Yeah, were you doing something at QCC?
The two
Improv,
Foxes
yeah.
shows
That's right.
and the sketch show. And had some auditions this week, so hopefully I
Hopefully
get in
more
front of a camera in 2 films this month.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I guess the better question is where do you see yourself 1 year? What would you like to be a year from now?
So I'm still trying to piece it together, because I think my creative and technical skills make it such that I think I'm built for the film industry in one way or another. So I don't quite know where that is, and it might just be acting, you know. But I think maybe a director, producer type thing. So maybe in a year have created a movie.
Okay.
Or a short.
Very cool.
Short.
And
Yeah, make a short film.
short film.
Yeah, there we go. There we go.
And I have some aspirations of stand up, so
Nice. You should
maybe
do it.
start
Do it.
start getting into some open
I
mic.
want to
Do
get together
it.
some people. I haven't gone on yet. I want to get together some people to go and just like do it all at once. Do an open mic night, first time.
Yeah.
Group of people, bunch of first timers.
Yeah. I'm
Just
taking you all. I'm
in a
taking
row.
everybody.
Yeah,
We're all
he's experienced.
taking you all.
He'll be
It's
our
gonna be a
guide,
good
our
night.
That's right, that's
shepherd,
right, that's right.
Absolutely.
And he can go behind us, bracket us, or
Doing
go
5
before us
minutes
and
at
warm them up.
QCC, yeah.
Actually, it'd be nice for you to warm them up for us,
Yeah.
and then we can.
Yeah,
Stink it back
then you
up.
guys get there and blow me out the water, and I'm just like, okay, guys, good job, really, really good job. Never do it again. Okay. Brandon, tell the people where can they find you?
Social media, Brandon Short on Facebook, and then my Instagram/Twitter, but I don't use Twitter. My Instagram is Brandon Bajo. That's Bajo.
BAJL.
Because that's short in Spanish.
Espanol.
Gotcha.
10th grade
Gotcha.
Brandon thought that was really clever and
That's
made
okay.
his Xbox Live gamer
That's
tag.
okay.
So
31-year-old PJ still thinks it's clever.
it's transcended
There
through
you
the
go.
time.
I like it.
Oh, very cool. All right, and as you, Alex, where can good people find you?
Oh, me?
Oh, yeah.
Gosh, I guess Mean Bean Productions would be the place to find me for right now.
Yeah, where all the people ban, or no, that's on Twitter. Where
on Twitter I get banned by people.
Ban and block
I don't
him.
even say mean things. I really don't.
Right.
It's just
Mean
like,
Bean doesn't say mean things. Right. Okay. Yeah. There we go. Okay.
Exactly.
Guys, you guys can find me as always at ScrewUp TV or Plymouth Jones. That's our feature Friday today, guys. Let us know what you guys thought about this, the discussion in the comments. Make sure you click that bell so you get notifications whenever we drop a new video. I sound like a Generation Z or whatever. Here we go.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel.
Oh, yeah, guys.
Today we're going to be doing TikTok videos.
We are out of here.
Super dramatic cut.
Yeah.
Hey, look! Doritos!
I don't think that's a good idea.
Hey, I feel something tugging on the line.
Oh, yeah, that means he's taking the bait. Reel him in, quick!
Jake! I got the Doritos!
I hate it when they steal the bait and get away.
Next time, use Cool Ranch.
Hey guys, Plymouth Jones here. Thanks for watching our stuff. Thanks for watching our channel. Make sure you follow us on all of our social medias at ScrewUp TV. Make sure you follow our YouTube channel and you click the notification bell. Make sure you click that so you get notified whenever we drop a new web series or sketch or anything, really, anything. And make sure you follow us on Patreon. Patreon.com/ScrewUp TV, where you can help support us and make us grow. Screw up!